Alright, I realize there's a few things I might want to write here that actually would help everything out a little bit. First of all, slope. So slope, the obvious, because I'm gonna put how to make a graph here, so that's making it easier for the other question we have. So the slope is obviously the change in the y-axis and divided by the change in x-axis. This is the most obvious, the most simplest definition is that. So if I will, yeah. So yes. Well, that's just a simple definition. If we were to look for a different definition, we would say something different, right? Because slope isn't just that, isn't it? So what would I say? So we could also say something like slope, oh no, y is up and down, and x is side to side. But that's like a baby definition. That's not really a good definition at all. Another characteristic uh, statistics are negative means that it it usually goes to, I mean, slope is could be considered that, but we can also say something different. Actually, we don't need to do that right now. So actually, we could just say is vertical distance. I think that's what my teacher described it as. So is the horizontal distance. I think that's what the teacher described it as. So I'm just gonna go with it. And I think the teacher called so this was like um rise and let me just do run, because as I think a lot of people call it that. I don't know why, but they call it rise and run. And I can kind of see that like a rising sun and the running of a person in the treadmill. But if you go even farther, you know, the calculus definition is like we could say the steep, I don't remember how to say steepness of a line could be a definition, but but it also could be the instant of change, if I'm not correct. Because a slope can be you can have this line this way, and we can say this is a slope this way. So it's actually better to describe it over here. And I'll probably delete it, so I'm gonna make another tab over here just for convenience sake. So we have slope, the line here. Now technically the slope over here is an instantaneous slope because it goes from here. So you could, yeah. But I am not here to discuss too much about that. I'm here just to figure out different definition of slope here. So next, oh, it doesn't work to me. I don't know what's going on. When graphing in, I just had to Google that. So it's called the Cartesian coordinate never system. So that's good. In a plane. Okay, so this is what this coordinate system. Yeah, fancy name for just saying this. Okay, just saying. Oh, let's see. Let me get my pen. So fancy way of saying this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, prove the point or something like this. Just means a two-dimensional graph that has the ability to do everything they want and blah blah blah. Yes, that's basically it. So in a equivalent crane, there is 4 sides, right? And here I'll just label it here. So all right, here it is. I made sure that this is under fair use. Basically, you go into Google and go to Tools, and you say Creative Commons license. Therefore, you can use it for creative use. And as I learned that from a teacher that said, "Oh yeah, if that happens, you're allowed to use it for whatever is necessary." You know what? That actually just sounds like I'm lazy. All right, never mind. I don't want to sound lazy. All right, we're just gonna make it because it's not that hard. Come on, brain. Are you serious right now? All right, so I'm gonna just make the thing because come on, you can't be that lazy. Also, Roman decimal is a must. So good luck with that. I mean, right now, I think that's how you. I think you do this, right? Let me double check if that's how. Yeah, that's right. So good on me for doing my share of my work by showing you this. So technically speaking, you need the arrow sign, so I will include that in, even if it looks bad. um, so insert, give me images, upload from computer. So let's just wrap this around everything. And with that, we have our Cartesian plane over here. Over here, that's good. We should also have one for slope, which I'll just do right now because it isn't really that hard. So okay, change in y, change in x. We should also explain what those symbols mean. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so let's just insert it above the computer. Yeah. No. Actually, let me go into insert table. I think it would be nice to have it inside the table. Oh, I messed up. Insert above the computer. Okay, let me just go to where is it? Symbols. I should pause this one. So with that, I have explained it a little bit better. I think that was let me see how much time I used up. 8 minutes on this thing. Ooh, that's bad. Alright, actually we should speed this up a little bit because I think I'm going too slow for my for you know for what I should be doing. Like shouldn't be this slow. So that's the quadratic table. So just say it has 4 sides. I oh wait a second. I need the Italian I. Alright. Insert special character I. Roman numeral I. Let me actually pause this again. Possible. So I have described it like this. Good enough description. There's 4 sides, and that's how I would describe that. And labeling would be not needed for now. That's good enough for now, right? If I need more, I'll describe more later. So now the description of this probably. So okay, so we can just write this. Actually, we can just do this, can't we? Yeah, we can. And divided by That doesn't look as good as I hoped. There's a way to fix that. Underline. That looks slightly better. Okay, that doesn't look good. Alright, let's see. Insert. Let's see. Drawing. New. Let's see if this actually works out in my paper or not. No, I don't think it does. Alright, never mind. Okay. I think that described it well enough. So if slope is negative, then it should. Oh, so positive. Then the line should be going up. Yeah. The up. Actually, I don't think I need to describe that, do I? That's behavior. I think they can figure it out with just plugging and chugging it. Actually, the way I saw it, I figured that I was doing a lot of problems. So after this, I'm going to have to put a lot of problems in here, probably graphing problems inside of here, which basically means I'm going to go use a Jamboard to make those questions and just copy and paste it into here. And I'll delete it in the Jamboard because that'll be a pain in the butt to keep it there. So yeah, so that's the start. Simplifying. Huh. Can't believe this is the easy part. This was actually the hard part. Interesting. Actually, I think there's a special symbol. Let me just go to insert and figure that out. Okay, actually, we may be able. No, we can't do the division here, can we? I found a way to actually get the simplified version in here. It took a while to figure it out, but finally got it. So I could do a what the looks mighty weird. So we could just do B and C. X and Y. There. That should do the trick. So this is what I'm going to do periodically, continuously, until we get a bunch of them that we can spam do and I can just give out. Interestingly enough, let's also do something about that. Let's do this instead. 3 and Z. Another Z here. Oh, right. I need an answer key if I'm doing this. Don't I? All right. I'll make an answer key over here in the back of each chapter, each worksheet. So this is over here would be polynomial ANS over here. That's gonna be painful. And here, just after simplifying, and and I should make it so that it is 1 page long. What I mean that if this is 1 page long, this whole simplifying fraction thing, then I should make it the answer sheet 1 page long, so that they don't have to rip it apart to actually solve it. So I'm gonna keep on doing that. That sounds like a decent plan, and I'm gonna keep on working on this mess of a thing. And there will be really no order in how I do this. This is gonna take a longer time than I expected, but this is a new challenge. I love it. Yeah, because it's also gonna have a bunch of questions too. If I didn't think about that, yeah. And not to mention the simplifying exponents also need some. No, they don't need any explanation. Those are just memorization thing. Log problems, although we do need to explain a little bit about those. Um, and not to mention there's actually a few of the questions I need to do too. So by that I mean, sorry, I'm just looking around. By that I mean if you look here, there's some problems I put here, but I never gave enough of it. So I'm thinking of putting that as a part of this thing too. So which means I will need to figure out the bookmark because no one, no one would think of doing this without a bookmark. I honestly believe that. So that would be another part of this. So anyway, thanks for watching, I guess, and this will be linked in the description. It's gonna mess right now, but it will be better, and you are once again able to critique me all the way you want. You can critique me on how to make this better and safer for everyone. Yes.